Why is it blue? Never seen it before. Get more red.
You're looking for a ship. What's your destination?
These are the docks of Tel Mora, Outlander. Tel Mora is the wizard's tower of Mistress Dratha, a Telvanni mage lord and counselor. The first thing you'll notice is that there are no men here. Mistress Dratha doesn't like men. Other than that, and the fact that she is getting old and, well, a little crazy, she is...
Up, man.
There is no escape.
I have you!
Alright.
There is no escape. There is no escape.
What is this place? Ruthless Daedric War Axe. One-handed. 149. Not bad. See. Oh. Hmm. See a tower. Tel Fyr. Am I supposed to go to Tel Fyr? Yes. Here we are. Anybody here? How was I supposed to get here?
Go away, diseased creature. Have you come to plunder the dungeon? Or have you got corpus disease? Or did you come to see Fyr? I'm Fyr. I'm the wife of Fyr. One of them, sort of. He's up above in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't get up there unless you can fly, or have potions. Sorry. Yes. Well, not wife in the married sense, but, you know, paramour, consort, something like that. It's a bit awkward, really, because, well, he made us too, so though we aren't really his daughters or anything, it... You'd be surprised how many people come in here trying to steal Lord Fyr's treasures. He does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but he keeps them down in the Corpusarium. And who wants to risk...
I'm out of mana. Wait, how much do I need?
Go away, diseased creature. Say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it?
One. Not this one. Marker.
Say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? A gift? For me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I'm a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So, why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Tel Fyr? You have the divine disease, want to plunder the dungeon, or leer at my daughters? The magical principles of corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a long lifetime of study. How interesting. Did you know that corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my corpusarium and I don't even know it. Ha, ha. The Nerevarine is a fat, disgusting corpus monster and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions. But, let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure corpus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the corpusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagrum Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow. Fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and then you can have the potion.
Go away, diseased creature.
I am Vistakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks and take your chances with me, their warden and protector. So clumsy, all my fault. Disgusting. Why do you try to infect me?
Where these bubbles are coming from? Probe. Another key. Another chest. Another. Did they come from here? Okay. I was here. Yeah. This looks like the place.
You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer magecrafter could have done so much. But only idiots could have created these boots. It shows my race that we must be judged by the works of such lackwit blunderers. Lord Fyr obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came to a bad end. But I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again, if such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benighted latter days. But I have done my best. Take them to Lord Fyr, with my sincere apologies.
You're new here, aren't you? My name is Upsi, Upsa Fyr. I take care of the Corpus victims in the Corpusarium.
Where are the boots at? Well, you can fly with these boots. They're not that bad. you already. Oops.
My name is Tel Fyr. If you have corpus disease, you need the corpusarium. Or do you... This is not the corpusarium. The corpusarium is in the caverns down below the tower. Just keep going down. You'll want to speak with Upsafir or Vistakai. They attend to the needs of the corpusarium inmates, victims of the corpus disease. If you go down there, be careful. Many corpus victims are completely mad and quite violent. Really? Is that what you had in mind? Don't let me discourage you, but you do know that you are almost certain to get corpus disease if you enter the corpusarium.
What behind that door? Huh. Looks like a prison cell.
I am safe, but I have duties that cannot be ignored. I will go visit my father when I can. In the meantime, please take this locket to my father. I do not know where he is now, but perhaps his old friend Ancestral in Aldrun can tell you.
Hello? Not correct.
Take the locket to my father, Arethan Mandus. Thank you for rescuing me. Please take my locket to my father. Go away, diseased creature.
Okay.
Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. The boots first, please. And now I'll give you the potion on the following condition. You must drink it here before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief. Look, it's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned, but all your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you have before you go. Oh, that thing. I was just going to give it to my corpusarium inmates to play with. Do you want it? You can have it.
Yes. Warden?
Vista Kai, the Argonian, is my warden of the corpusarium. Quite a fighter, tough as nails, self-taught, works out with my daughters who are no slouches at the martial arts themselves. Vista Kai was one of the last of my It worked, didn't it? Remarkable. Perhaps it will work on the other inmates. I'll have to proceed carefully, of course. When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts, have quite a few Dwemer pieces, and as a sportsman I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1, don't hurt the inmates. 2, don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Thank you for your gift.
Deviant fear teaches you the disenchant spell. Interesting.
Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented. Not daughters, really. A little project, a side benefit of my researches into corpus disease. Made them myself from my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? Alfir, Betafir, Deltfir, and Upsafir. Quite a comfort to me in my old age. Haha. Upsafir is the girl with the biggest heart. She takes care of the inmates of the Corpusarium and helps with my researches. Deltafir is the efficient one, organized and orderly. She acts as our steward, manages accounts, Betafir is the sweet one, eager to please and be pleased. An excellent cook and a lovely singing voice. Alfir is the sharpest of my girls, in wit and tongue. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but conflict is the spice of life. I collect victims of the divine disease in my corpusarium in the caverns beneath my tower. Poor devils. Wretched existence. Constant pain. Ferocious appetites and passions. No reason at all. Mad as marsh rats, but marvelous too in their way. Completely immune to disease. Live forever, barring accidents. Ancient wizards need projects to keep them occupied, and the corpusarium is mine. See? No more symptoms. Amazing. A bit surprised myself.
Okay.
Yes, you're completely cured. Did you forget something?
I need to teleport.
Thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative and will head the blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go.
No.
Those were the good old days, eh? Believe it or not, I was an apprentice once too. But that was a long time ago. I don't know much about it. I've never seen a case myself. You can get it from contact with the Red Mountain monsters they call corpus beasts. I think it's like a blight disease, only worse. It usually drives victims mad and causes terrible, deformed growths on the body. I'll check my informants and find out how to cure it. In the meantime, just follow your orders. I don't know what else to do. The temple sends victims of corpus disease to the Corpusarium. The Corpusarium is beneath Tel Fyr, the tower of the Telvanni wizard Ed Theman, also Fast Eddie, also Eddie the Rat, is a rare commodity. A former Telvanni wizard who has gone imperial and joined the Mages Guild. A colorful but unreliable character, but he is an invaluable source of inside information on Great House Telvanni. He has a small house here in Balmora. There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment and reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative, mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 hells are going to break loose. Forget about the Imperial City. Think locally. Worry about the 6th House and Dagoth-Ur, and squabbles between the Great Houses and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. Mera Milo says the dissident priests do have records of Ashlander Nerevarine prophecies, and she has an idea how we might get a look at them. The Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecy. I'm still skeptical, but it's hard to believe this is all just coincidence. That makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell district, as far as I know. There may be other Blades agents here I don't know about.
Whoa,
It wouldn't
got black
surprise me.
pants.
I may be gone a while and you'll have expenses. Here's some gold, and you can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. Yes, that makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell District while I'm gone. And I may be gone a while. Internal politics. Some concern about my sugar. I thought about refusing the recall. But they have members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it may have something to do with the problems with the succession. As the Emperor's health declines, factions are maneuvering for advantage. I may be gone a while. That's why you're promoted to operative. That's the temple name for being crazy. The Dunmer are humorless bastards. They don't like strange behavior. It makes them nervous. Eccentric isn't charming to them, it's dangerous. The natives are very tight-cheeked, and you will be too, if you want to avoid unwanted attention. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies, as the Emperor commands. First go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, and get Mera Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there under the code word Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies to Nibani Maisa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck. You know what to do. Get Mera Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. Then take those lost prophecies to Nibani Maisa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck.
Bye-bye, Caius. You will be missed.
We make a special trip just for you. Good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner. Tell me your destination, and I'll tell you if I can help you.
We have to go up. All the way there.
Is there something I... Welcome to Vivek. I'm Meter Aravel. Are you looking for services? It's in the foreign quarter.
Welcome to Vivek. I'm Delmain Hellas. I am Delmin Hellas. The Ordinators are the holy guards and soldiers of the temple.
Greetings. I need someone to deliver my apologies for me, and you look like you have a way with words. The Bemis gang has taken up in the tombs somewhere under Vivek.
Bemis gang?
Outlander. I am Elam Andas, Chief of Vivek's Order of the Watch. Do you have questions about my trade? Or the Order of the Watch provides guards for temples and shrines. Here in Vivek, which is a temple city, we are the guards who enforce the law and preserve order. I'm what the temple call a crusader. Crusaders are warriors who serve the tribunal. But now, we've had 7 killings in Vivek recently. All the victims had their throats slit. Most did not appear to have struggled. 5 victims were Outlanders. 2 were Ordinators. The 2 Ordinators were armed and on duty. Their weapons were still in their belts. I cannot hire you. Only Ordinators may serve the watch. But if you can find this killer and execute him, I personally promise you a very handsome reward. I require no commitment from you. Indeed, I cannot officially accept one.
Three blessings to you, Outlander.
Outlander. Welcome to Vivek. I'm Velm's.
3 blessings to you, Outlander.
Welcome to Vivek. I'm Bal. She works here in the library. If she's not here right now, you might find her in her private quarters. Her door is across from the canon offices here in the Hall of Wisdom.
Canon office.
What can I do for you? The temple believes that Almalexia, Vivek, and Sota Sil were mortal guardians of Morrowind who walked the earth, defeated the Dunmer's greatest enemies, the Nords and the Dwarves, and achieved divine substance through superhuman discipline and virtue and supernatural wisdom and insight. Like loving ancestors, they guard and counsel their followers. Like stern parents, they punish sin and error. Like generous relatives, they share their bounty among the greatest and least, according to their needs.
Okay, where? Oh, opposite canon. Huh.
The pilgrim must visit each of the shrines of the 7 graces. At each site, the pilgrim must stand before the 3-sided stone triolith and read the inscription. To ease the pilgrim's task, the temple has made this list of shrines along with directions and advice to pilgrims. The blessings of each shrine last at least a half day. The Fields of Kumu, Shrine of Humility. Here, Lord Vivek met a poor farmer whose gur had died. The farmer could not harvest his muck without his gur, and he could not provide for his family or his village. So the Lord Vivek removed his fine clothes and toiled in the fields like a beast of burden until the crop was harvested. It is at the Fields of Kumu we go to pray for the same humility Lord Vivek showed on that day. The Fields of Kumu are west of Suran, on the north shore of Lake Amaya as you head towards Pelagiad. The shrine is between 2 rocks and most easily noticed while traveling east along the road. Alof's farm nearby has a small dock on the north bank of Lake Amaya. This is the only dock nearby which Alof kindly allows servants of the temple to use. It is customary to leave a portion of muck at the shrine to represent Vivek's humility, to stop the moon, the shrine of daring. When Sheogorath rebelled against the tribunal,
Welcome to
he
Vivek.
tricked the
I'm
moon
Kareen.
Bar
She works in the
Dao
library.
into forsaking
If she's not
its
there, you
appointed
might
path
find her in
through
her private
oblivion.
quarters.
The mad
What
star
can I do for you?
inspired
The most
the moon
important
to
people in
hurl
the temple
itself upon
compound
Vivek's
are
new city,
Archcanon
which
Sarion at the
Sheogorath
High
claimed
Fane,
was built
Beryl
in
Sala
mockery
in the
of the
Justice
heavens.
offices, and
When
Elam
Vivek learned
Andus
of
in the
Sheogorath's
office of the
scheme,
Watch.
he
Veterans-
froze the rogue moon in the sky with a single gesture and the grace of his countenance. Overwhelmed by the courage and daring of Vivek, the moon Bar Dao
Welcome to
swore
Vivek.
itself to
I'm Neville
eternal
Mal.
service
She works
of
in the
tribunal
library.
and all
If she's
its
not there, you
workers.
might...
Thus, the moon now stands guard over the palace and serves as a citadel for the temple's ordinators. The Shrine of Daring is found in the city of Vivek, in the temple district, along the western wall of the High Fane, the great temple of Vardenfell. When you address the shrine, it is customary to leave behind a potion of rising, token of your respect for justice. suitable potions may be purchased from temple. Homemade potions are not acceptable. Coal Cave, the Shrine of Valor. Within the Coal Cave, Vivek fought a battle with Ruddyman, the father of the Drach. When he defeated Ruddyman, Vivek spared his life,
What
on the
a
condition that
view.
Ruddyman and his children would give up their
Nice,
tough
nice,
hides to
nice.
serve as armor for the Dunmer.
I'm sorry.
The Shrine
no
of Valor
pilgrims allowed
is
to enter.
inside the
I'll have to
Coal
ask you to
Cave,
leave.
a cavern on the seacoast west
Mehra
of the
said you would
ancient
come.
stronghold
I'll say you
Baranda
subdued
and
me
south
with
of
magic and
Genesis.
stole my key.
The cave
It
mouth
opens all
faces
three
south
exterior
towards
doors.
the sea
The upper back
and is
door
marked
best.
by a large
You'll need other
natural
keys
arch
for
of
other doors
stone.
inside.
The
Search for
region is
keys in
wilderness,
desks.
and
No one
finding the
carries
cave
keys while
mouth
on
can be
duty.
difficult.
Mehra
Drach
is
within the
imprisoned
cave
in the cell
itself
on the
are
far
fearsome
right.
enemies.
Mehra said you
Only
bring scrolls to get
experienced
out.
and capable
Some of
adventurers
us are
should
sympathetic
attempt
to
to
the
reenact
dissident
the
priests,
epic
but kill an
battle with the
ordinator,
Drach
and
in
you'll
the
lose
cave.
that sympathy.
Drach
Here's
wax
the
may
key
be
to
bought
the
at the
entrance.
temple
Now
in
get
Nemesis.
going.
When you address the
Ah,
shrine,
so she's on
it
our
is customary
side.
to leave a portion of Drach wax as a token of Vivek's victorious struggle with Ruddyman. The Ghost Fence, the Shrine of Pride. The Ghost Fence is a lasting symbol of the indomitable will and power of Almsivi, and a monument to Dunmer pride in overcoming its enemies.
My,
The Shrine
my.
of Pride is found within the Ghost Fence, just northeast of the Ghost Gate itself. The safest route to Ghost Gate is along the Foyada Mamaya, a volcanic ravine running from the top of Red Mountain southwest to its end, just below Balmora. An old Dwemer bridge crosses the Foyada near Fort Moonmont. A
What?
pilgrim may
They're
follow the
attacking
Foyada
me.
Mamaya all the way to Ghost Gate. Any journey inside the Ghost Fence is dangerous, but even the most timid pilgrim should be safe, so long as he does not stray too far from the Ghost Gate and flees from any minions of Dagoth-Ur. When you address the shrine, it is customary to leave a soul gem in remembrance of our ancestors who were bound to the tribunal's service.
I don't care who you are, or why you're here. No one comes in here without proper authorization. Now get out while you can.
So that's why we have to sneak here. So that's why Caius gives us the shirt. Doesn't it? Wait. Supposed to be a prison keep here. What? I'm lost. I am lost. looking for there. Ah. No. Fuck. Here? No.
Guards! Intruder!
Uh-oh.
I have you!
Guards!
Here.
I have you!
There is no escape.
Whoa.
There is no escape.
One more. Okay, 3 officers down.
Guards! Intruder!
This one is kinda delayed.
Your life's end is approaching.
Damn fool meddling priests. I wouldn't have touched her if she hadn't come onto me like a hot sow. Bastards. Get my hands on one. I'm going to squeeze him like a pimple. The priests! No, not these guards. They're just doing their jobs. No, it's the damn priests I want my hands on.
I'll be out soon enough. And I won't be poaching the Puzzle Canal pilgrims again, that's for sure. I'm thinking, it's a lot safer in here with Ordinators not mad at me than it would be with me out there with Ordinators mad at me. They're a rough bunch. Mad with me is not how I want to be dealing with them. Hard-nosed, mean bunch of god soldiers. Serious as Corpus, but at least they aren't at me all the time. It could be worse. And I'll be out soon enough. And I won't be poaching the Puzzle Canal pilgrims again. Sure enough, I learned my lesson.
warm welcome to you.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. I was framed. I wasn't nowhere near the place. And what would I be doing working on them silly pilgrims? Ain't worth the sweat, the tight little prigs. You know, god grubbers rubbing themselves where the saints have trod and all that. Got jack all. Give it all to the temple, the fools. Dressed in bags and sacks. Sour pinch coin altar liquors. Make me puke. Vobin Dulfas at your service. I'm in the guild.
I'm in here for some sort of blasphemy or something. Did it all right. Guild says serve your time and keep your yap shut. So I'm being a good boy and staying quiet. I'm in here for some sort of blasphemy or something. It was nothing really, just regular barracks talk. But there was a lady present, and this Redoran lord got up on his hind legs and was gonna slit me like a sturgeon. Better this way. Damn right better.
Nothing to do with me, mate. Ain't shifting. Did the crime and doing me time. It's a fair cop. I'm doing me time and walking free. Else me poor mum'd be worrying herself sick. Nothing to do with me, mate. Ain't shifting. Did the crime and doing me time.
Do you have the Divine Intervention Scrolls? I have an escape plan. I'll need one Divine Intervention Scroll myself for my escape plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one. But if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a Divine Intervention Scroll. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest's monastery at Holamayan. For safety, we'll travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blata Hateria on the east docks of Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you, and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Holamayan by boat. I'll meet you there, and we'll get the lost prophecies from Gilvis Barelo, the leader of the dissident priests. And magic conceals the Holamayan entrance. Speak to Vivrana Arian, a monk at the dock at Holamayan, about the hidden entrance.
Okay.
I'll meet you at Holamayan. Good luck. When you get there, talk to Gilvis Barelo. He should be able to help you with the lost prophecies you seek.
Right. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. No pilgrims allowed in the... You have the key. Now get moving, and remember what I said. Don't shed Ordinator blood. Don't betray our trust.
I'm on her. Geronimo!
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you. Do I know you? Were you thinking you might want to go fishing? Right, you're them. My friend said you might want to go fishing. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing. My friend Mara Milo says it's her favorite fishing spot. You ready to go? Good. I'm ready to take you to Holamayan anytime you're ready to travel. And I'll be here to offer that service anytime you need it.
Bye. Phoenix travel.
I'm ready to take you to Holamayan anytime you're ready to travel.
I'm Vivrana Arian, a monk of Holamayan. The monastery is here on this island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Mara Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Late.
But what?
Welcome. Mara Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Master Gilvas Borello is the abbot of our monastery and the head of our secret order. We have adopted the name Dissident Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple's hierarchy. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagoth Ur's evil power. Dagoth Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read The Progress of Truth and other documents of the Apocrypha in our library, and you'll see why we are uneasy. Mara Milo has run terrible risks remaining at the Hall of Wisdom and Truth, and we are grateful that you have rescued her from the Ministry of Truth. Is there something I can do for you?
Is there something I can do for you? Welcome. Mara Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Vivrana Arian, a monk at the docks outside, can arrange for travel back to Vivek. You can only enter or leave Holamayan at dusk and dawn. The entrance is sealed at all other hours. But please make yourself comfortable here. Rest in our beds and make good use of our services. You may read our books, but don't take them. Do not abuse our hospitality. Do not take personal items or alchemical apparatus or ingredients or other private property.
Welcome. Mara Milo has told... Is there something I can do for you? Is there some... Welcome. Mara Milo...
What?
Welcome. Mara Milo has told us of your coming.
Welcome. Welcome. Yes, Mara Milo and Master Borello should be in the library. Did you have questions about our services and hospitality, or did you want to return to Vivek?
Why underground really? Like,
Thank you for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holamayan with Master Borello and assist him with the monastery's library. Caius has gone back to the Imperial City? He says he's been recalled? I wonder. I never know what he's thinking. I think he's involved in something secret, something dangerous. I was hoping he might help us. Now he's gone. I don't know what to think. Dagoth-Ur is the evil immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds Dagoth-Ur and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth-Ur dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin called ash vampires and by legions of deformed monsters. Of course, normally I only use Almsivi intervention scrolls, but for my escape from the Ministry of Truth, a divine intervention scroll was just what I needed.
oh.
Shrines are three-sided trioliths where prayer and offerings are made for healing and blessings. Soul sickness is called madness or insanity in the Empire. Signs of soul sickness are strange dreams, uncontrollable impulses, and cruel and evil deeds. Madness is not a disease, as Westerners believe, for if it were, it might be cured by blessings and healers. Soul sickness is a curse of Dagoth-Ur, who sends dark dreams to attack the weak of faith in their sleep. Those strong in faith can resist. Those weak in faith must seek counsel from the temple. These people are our ancient enemies. Like all man races, they are of inferior blood, but otherwise are human in every respect. Are they capable of enlightenment? Do they have souls? Who can say? The Ordinators are the holy guards and soldiers of the temple. As I said, the dissident priests have a book called Progress of Truth, which gives their views on the beliefs of the Nerevarine cult. It's an Ashlander cult. Primitive superstition, says the temple. Nerevarines say the Tribunal are false gods. I've never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire, and the erosion of faith among the Dunmer, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics. The Ashlanders have a mystical tradition of interpreting dreams and visions as prophecies. These prophecies are recorded in verse, and may be lost or garbled over the generations. But the dissident priests have collected many ancient prophecies of the Nerevarine.
Da li robione, bo na którym ty etapie jesteś?
Nie wiem. No. A chyba do niej poszłam i dalej nie. Robiłam.
How can I help you? A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept and tolerate differences of opinion in dogma, but other parts of the temple, in particular the Ordinators under Beryl Sala, claim that the threat from Red Mountain and Dagoth-Ur can only be resisted with a unified, resolute faith. The people are afraid, so they support the hard line. But if we can show ourselves able to confront Dagoth-Ur more effectively than the Ordinators, the temple and the people will support us. By the way, here are a few books from our library you might find of interest. Each gives a very different impression. Is there something I can do for you?
Niby ani miejsca. Oh, that's a long way. one hit.
You fight like a child.
Time.
I heard someone. I suppose you're here to loot? This is my own family's tomb, but I'd be willing to let you take a few things. If you help me find my father's amulet.
This I haven't expected.
I thought I heard someone. I suppose you're here to loot. This is my own family's tomb, but I'd be willing to let you take a few things if you help me find my... Yes, my father, Augustus Arenim. He was buried here many years ago, when I was but a child. There are only a few of my family left. I thought I'd try and recover a part of my inheritance. I'd only just arrived when I heard someone. Are you willing to help me out? Good. I'm glad you decided to help. You'll need a key to get into my father's tomb. I can't open the door myself. I think my father had a friend buried in here. Maybe his body has a key. I'll stick nearby and help out when I can.
Ah, he's my follower now. Nice. Watch out! What? Now we have a bone walker. Right. The bone walker is done. You're injured.
I have you!
Port of Augusta. Why this is that? Whoa! Scared the shit out of me. Oh, some people there. You're friendly.
There is no escape.
I have you!
There is no escape.
What?
There is no escape.
See you. I see you. You wanna attack me? Hmm? What is this? Supposed to go here. Uh-huh.
You fight like a child. You fight like a child.
Ah, you again. What? What? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Worshipper? What worshipper? Indeed, it's the worship. Hmm. And this is the moment you get stuck. No? What the fuck? Oh well. Oh, it's good. Uh-oh. I see you. Oh, black death. Exquisite. Exquisite. Who are you?
You'll soon be nothing more than a bad memory.
Or will I? Oh, paralyzed. Paralyzed. The mistake was coming so close. Oh, that is not a summon. Unfortunate that we didn't have an occasion to meet. Whoa.
You'll soon be nothing more than a bad memory.
Hmm. One can levitate here.
Soon you'll be reduced to dust.
I don't think so. Oh, this is the fourth level. This one. This one. What are you doing?
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you?
You are responsible for over 100 skill of mine. And you can teach me no further.
Just that.
What? I've never looked at this one.
The raw glass deposits here are the richest in the world, but don't think you can just come in here and pick the stuff up. This mine belongs to the Emperor. The scrib is a late larval form of the quama. Crushed scribs produce a nutritious but sour-tasting gelatin with modest magical properties that the natives eat with gusto. Smuggling raw glass is a crime. All raw glass belongs to the Emperor, so it's the crime of treason and punished by death. But there's so much money to be made selling black market raw glass that it's a rare merchant who'll refuse to buy a piece from you. Of course, if the mine guards catch you stealing raw glass, they just kill you, which is why we don't steal raw glass. Quama foragers range far from their homes, deep into the ashlands as far as the Ghost Fence. Foragers caught in blight... I'm Dalami Hlalu, the glass miner. Outlander, what do you want?
Is there something I can do? Are you here to help? We've been having some problems here in the Dissapla Mine. A pack of Nyx hounds was attacking my miners. We thought one of the miners was lost at first, but she turned up safe. Our healer, Teres Arathan, went down to look for her and hasn't come back. Would you go down into the mines and bring back Teres Arathan if he still lives? I hope Teres Arathan is safe. If you find him, bring him back here. Once everyone is accounted for, I have a few spells that should dispense with the rest of the Nyx hounds quickly and safely.
Peace of the Nine to you.
You're in a raw glass mine, and all the raw glass belongs to the Emperor. I don't know you. What do you want?
The raw glass deposits...
I don't know you. am never too busy for a good talk. Did Novor Drethen send you? Let's travel together back to the mine entrance. These Nyx hounds think the mine is theirs. Let's travel together back to Novor Drethen so he knows I'm safe. Are you ready to guide me back to Novor Drethen? Guide me back to Novor Drethen so he knows I'm safe. Where are you going? Outlander. Thank you. We must get Terrace back, and then restore order to the... I am never... Thanks for getting me back safely. Thank you for guiding me back to Novor. Now that I'm safe, Novor Drethen can take care of any other Nyx hounds. We must get Terrace back, and then restore order to the... Thank you for rescuing Terrace Arathan. I don't have anything to offer you except this raw glass, of course. Thanks for finding Terrace Arathan. You are quite the hero. Now that Terrace Arathan is with us, we can clean out the rest of these Nyx hounds on our own.
Nyx hound? Tel Vos. Tel Vos dungeon. What is this place? No, and
I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along. Our new Mage Lord, Master Arian, has done a lot for Tel Vos, and most of us are very happy with him, but he is still having trouble with the nearby Zainab Ashlander tribe. Part of the problem is that we settled villagers and the Ashlander nomads don't really understand each other very well. Arian's captain, Turidus Talanian, is looking for someone who can help forge a bond with the Zainab. If you know anything about Ashlanders, you might be able to help them out.
They finally finished hewing out the 2 main jail rooms and all 6 stalls, and almost as if in response to our celebration, several of those damned roots grew through the wall and took out 2 of our cells. I wonder constantly what those wizards could be up to there in the tower, but I guess this is the nature of working for the Telvanni. I will inform them again of our construction plans, which they provided to us, and request that they refrain from such actions in the future. In the meantime, my men have begun setting up the necessary ramps and equipment to begin work on the next section of dungeon. Here's hoping it goes better than the first Baram foreman. Who are you?
Outlander, what do you want? This is Tel Vos. If you need help, ask. If you need services, like trainers and tradesmen are in the Northwest Tower. We call it the Services Tower. Who wouldn't? Milar Marion is our healer.
Who wouldn't?
Alinus Vendu is an enchanter. And for services here, the Northwest Tower is the Services Tower. This is still a small settlement. You might want to try Vos and Tel Mora to the east. They're larger settlements, with more services. If you're here to see Master Arian or Turidus Talan, if you want to speak with him, you must levitate up to the top of the tower and look for a door facing south.
Come on. What's going on there?
Outlander.
Bunny sharp.
I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
Elvani, you're not Imperial. What a view, huh? We have to go this way.